Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So we'll be speaking about Allwell Ademola, her life and relationship. Initially, I thought Allwell was just a nickname and Ademola is like a family name or something. Apparently, her real name is actually Allwell. I mean, we have had people name children Sunday, Friday, Monday, Excellent, Perpetual, to mention but a few, and this is coming to me as a shock, and I am today knowing fully well that Allwell Ademola is actually a name and not a nickname or a professional name. Allwell Ademola is somebody who is versatile in the Nollywood industry and has been in the Nollywood industry for a while, starting from stage play down to filming and home videos. Allwell is a popular Nigerian actress. She's a filmmaker, she's a scriptwriter, a director, a TV presenter, and also to top it off, she's a musician. Yes, of course, she has one or two tracks that she has released, and she has been featured in a good number of movies. She acts in both the Yoruba and English movies in the Nollywood industry. It will also interest you to know that Allwell Ademola is the granddaughter of the Nigerian's first ever Chief Justice Adetokunbo Ademola. Yep, you heard right. She is a granddaughter to the first ever Chief Justice of Nigeria. Then she rose to stardom and to fame in 2008 after starring in movies like Larodo, Ojo, IREKE, You and I. Allwell Ademola was born on the 9th of August 1983 in Ogun State, Nigeria. Her grandfather was Justice Adetokunbo Ademola, the first Chief Justice of Nigeria and also the first Chancellor of the University of Benin. Well, as I mentioned earlier, she is a graduate of Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, Ile-Ife, Osun State, Nigeria. Not just an actress or a producer, she is an award-winning producer and an actress. She has won several and numerous awards, especially from City People Movie Awards. 2018 alone, she was able to bag several awards, from directing movie to actor of the year to comic actor of the year to best producer to best supporting actress, to mention but a few, most especially in the Yoruba aspect of the Nollywood industry. She bagged at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing less than 6 awards to her hard work. All this seemed to be well when Allwell Ademola lost her fiancé to a tragic scene. She's a single woman. According to her, she lost her husband, or let's say a fiancé, because they were not married. It was 2 months to her wedding. It was a tragic one at that. Her husband was shot by armed robbers and she mourned him for 2 years. After the incident, she went into another relationship with her supposed best man, who happens to be her best friend, before she decided to make him her best man on her supposed wedding, which never held due to the tragic event that took place. When she was asked if her dream was not to get married or start a family, she said, "Man proposes but God disposes. I had plans to get married a while ago, but it didn't work out. I was so close to the altar, but God disposed it. So for now, I have no plans of marriage." She lost her husband sometime around 2016, 2017, and she mourned her husband for 2 years. She went ahead by saying and explaining, after it was learned that she was in a relationship with a supposed best man after losing her fiancé. She said, and I quote, "Yes, I lost my man 2 months to our wedding. Armed robbers shot him and I mourned him for 2 years. And then I moved on with our best man. Yes, it is true. He was my best friend even before I met my fiancé. So I plan to make my best friend the best man at my wedding. Unfortunately and fortunately, his fiancé jilted him at about the same time I lost my fiancé. So he felt maybe God didn't want us to just be friends. So he proposed to me. What do you expect from a heartbroken woman at her lowest? I fell for it." Unfortunately, the relationship lasted for only 8 months before they splitted, and she realized that she didn't know him well enough. Being in a relationship with him made him see another side to a supposed bestie. That's like 2 times heartbreak. When she was asked about how she dealt with the heartbreak, she said, and I quote, "I had people around me who showed me so much love and support, and eventually I scaled through." This was Allwell Ademola explaining how and why she went into a relationship with her best man. Speaking of armed robbery, you can't imagine how traumatized she would have been. 2 months to her wedding, when it's supposed to be a dress meant for herself, her family, and people around her, and she gets to hear the heartbreaking news of how her fiancé was shot by armed robbers. It's so sad and it's so heartbreaking. Allwell Ademola too has experienced the first stand robbery twice in the same day as well. The incident which happened will remain indelible in our memories for a long time, considering what she has gone through after she lost her husband. In a chat with Sunday Scope, she said, "My car was vandalized and looted over the night in my house in Ikorodu. Though I was at home, it was not until the next morning that I discovered that the vehicle's side window had been broken. Later in the evening, my phone was snatched under the bridge at Bega area of Lagos. It was too much drama for me in a single day, but in all, I judged God faithful. I was hurt and devastated, but I'm still thankful and keeping faith," she explained. This was Ademola letting us know that after she faced a terrible experience with losing her husband to armed robbers, she has to face another experience of being robbed twice in the same day. At some point, Allwell Ademola has been linked to Rotimi Salami, as the two are always seen together, playing together and making fun of each other on Instagram. The fast rising Yoruba actor Salami has finally addressed the rumor affair with his colleague Allwell. He said in his words, and I quote, when he was asked about his relationship with the actress, the award-winning father of two said, and I quote, "Ademola Allwell is my everything. I love her so much. She is someone I can say in the Yoruba sector, she got my back big time. The first Yoruba movie I produced, she wrote the script, coordinated it and directed it. Afterwards, other opportunities I got came from her. She got me roles through lots of recommendations." He continued by saying that I tell people to believe whatever they want. What matters most is I am moving on. I am happy and there's peace in my home. I don't care. End quote. This was Rotimi Salami, who happens to be the new and the latest bestie of Allwell Ademola, and they both have contrary opinions due to some recent events that took place on Instagram when people were talking about checking for the paternity of your child if you're a father. Rotimi Salami is of the opinion that it's not necessary for you to check your child's paternity test as long as you are the one fathering the child and nobody is dragging the child with you. Save yourself the trauma and the heartbreak, and save the child's mental health as well by not checking or confirming the paternity of any child as long as you're fathering it. Well, Allwell, who happens to be the bestie of Rotimi Salami, has a contrary opinion to this, and in her own opinion, she says it's better to check for a child's paternity as to remain silent, and this kind of thing fosters healthy relationships. She said in her words, and I quote, "There's nothing bad about men conducting paternity tests for their children. That way, everyone in the family would be sure of where they stand and have a healthy relationship. There wouldn't be doubts and suspicions. I am not against it." End quote. This was Ademola letting us know that, well, in my opinion, I don't see any problem with that. Allwell Ademola is a versatile scriptwriter, producer, and musician, and she's not taking any break for now as far as she is concerned. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.